Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Wahyu Dipdento. Today in this video I will tell you about engine room tools. Good tools are essential if a mechanic is to do his best work quickly, properly and accurately. Hammer is a very simple striking tool, being just a weighted head and a handle to direct its course. There are several types of hammer. The first is ball pin hammers, strike pin hammers, crosshead hammers, claw hammer, and the last is sledge. Now I will explain you about those hammers. Ball pin hammers. Ball pin hammers, often termed as the mechanics hammer. It is very useful tool about the shape. The head of the hammer is made by hardened steel, and the handle can be made by wood, plastic, or rubber. The flat portion of the head is called face, and the other is called pin. This pin can be used for heading rivet and similar pinning or throwing operation. The hole of the handle is called eye. Ball pin hammer are placed according to the weight of the head without the handle. It's They are very in size from 4 ounces to 2 pounds. If you want to know about the weight, you can read in the head. You can see here the weight is 0.75 pounds. Okay, that's all about ball pin hammers. We go to the next hammers. Okay guys, the next hammer is strike pin hammers. Strike pin hammer is used for splitting or driving out metal in the line with the handle, while the cross pin hammer is used for the same operation at the right angles with the handle. The claw hammer is used for driving and pulling nails. Okay guys, the last hammer is sledge. Sledges or sledgehammer are used for heavy work. They can be procured in both single phase and double phase type. In this picture, as you can see, this is a double phase sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is in weight from 4 to 20 pounds. Okay guys, now I will explain you about how to hold hammer. You can hold hammer like this in the bottom of the handle, and imagine if this is a nail or something else. Okay, just imagine. Now how to use it? You just need to put the hammer into the top of the nail, and you just need to raise up a little bit and then smash it like this. Don't raise the hammer too far or too high because it will be very dangerous, and make sure the handle of the hammer is free from grease and oil, otherwise the hammer may slip from your hand. And also you must remember the oil or grease on the hammer face may cause it to slip off the work and lead to a painful bruise. The next tool is screwdriver. Screwdriver have three main parts. The first part is the handle, which is gripped by the user, and then the next part is the shank, which is the steel portion extending from the handle. The last part is the blade. The blade, which is the end that fit into the slot on the screw. As you can see in the picture, there are four type of screwdriver. First, there are standard screwdriver, offset screwdriver, ratchet, and then Phillips head screwdriver. Now I will explain you about those screwdriver. Number one, the standard screwdriver. Standard screwdriver is used for most ordinary work and come in variety of size. The blade must have sharp corners and fit the slot in the screw closely, otherwise it is likely to slip and damage the slot. It is also important that screwdriver be held firmly against the screw to prevent it from slipping and injuring the worker or the work. Punches. Punches is a tools may be used for variety of job, but the correct punch for the job should always be selected. As you can see in the picture, there are several types of punches. There are hollow shank casket punch, aligning punch, pin punch, starting punch, brick punch, and center punch. A center punch is used to make a starting mark for a drill when holes are to be drilled in metal. If the center punch mark is not made, the drill will wander or walk away from the desired center. The center punch point should be tapered round to an angle of about 90 degrees. Never use a center punch to remove a bolt or pin, as the sharp point will act as a wedge and tend to tighten the bolt for pin in the hole. Brick punch are generally used for making centers and line in layout work. Starting punch, sometimes called drift, have a long taper. From the tip to the body, they are made that way to withstand the shock of heavy blow. They may be used for knocking out rivets after their head have been cut off, or for freeing pins or bolts from their holes. To start a bolt or pin that is extremely tight, use a starting punch that has a point diameter only slightly smaller than diameter of the object that is being removed. After a pin or bolt has been loosened or partially driven out, it may be found that the starting punch is too large to finish the job. A pin punch can then be used, as it is designed to follow through the hole without jamming. Both starting punch and pin punch must have flat ends, never edged or rounded ones. The aligning or lining up punch is used to line up corresponding holes in adjacent part. For example, when working on engine that have pans and cover plate. A special punch not shown in the illustration is known as the soft face drift. This drift is made of brass or fiber and is used to remove such things as wrist pin. It is heavy enough to resist damage to itself, but soft enough not to injure the finished surface of the part being removed. When it necessary to make gasket of rubber, chalk, leather, or composite material, a gasket punch of type of which is shown in the picture used to cut the bolt hole. This punch come in size accommodate standard bolt and stud. The cutting end is tapered to a sharp edge so as to produce clean, uniform hole. To use the gasket punch, place the gasket material on a piece of wood that has been cut across the grain so that the cutting edge of the punch will not become broken or dull. Then hold the punch against the gasket and strike it with a hammer, driving the punch through the gasket where holes are required. Files. Files are hardened steel tools for cutting, smoothing, or polishing metal. They, they are vary in length, in shape, and in arrangement or cut-off teeth so as to provide file for various uses. In the selecting file or job, it is necessary to consider its shape, which means both the outline and the cross-sectional shape. Some of the cross-sectional shape of file are shown in this picture. They are mill, flat, square, round, half round, pillar, knife edge, T-square, crossing, and cabinet. Mill files are tapered both in width and thickness and are available with either square or round edge or with one shaved edge. This is an edge with no teeth. Mill files are used for leather work, draw filling, and other fine precision work. They are always single cut. Flat files are generally purpose file, tapering in width and thickness, and generally used when a fast cutting tool is desired. Hand files not shown are somewhat thicker than flat files, but their edges are parallel. Square files are tapered on all four sides and are used to enlarge rectangular shaped holes and slots. Round file serves the same purpose for round openings. Small round files are often called red tail files. The The round file is generally purpose tool, the rounded side being used on curved surface and the flat face on flat surface. When filling an inside curve, a round or half a round file with a curved mouth nearly matching the curve of the work should be used. Triangle or three-square or three-corner files are tapered on all three sides. They are used to file cutters, acute internal angle, and to clear out square corners. Special triangular files are used to file saw teeth. Okay guys, maybe this is all of my videos today. I'm really sorry if my English is not good, and I'm really sorry if the quality of this video is not good, but I promise in the next video I will give you a good quality videos. Okay, see you in the next videos. Goodbye.